What if aging isn't just about time? What if it's actually a habit? Right now, somewhere out there, two people are the same age. One feels tired, stiff, foggy, like they're fighting their own body every single day. The other one, energetic, sharp, moving through life like the years are barely keeping up with them. The difference isn't luck. It's what they do daily. And today, I'm going to show you the simple habits that can genuinely slow, and in some cases visibly reverse, how aging shows up on your body and mind. Here's something most people don't think about. Aging isn't just the number of years you've been alive. It's the story your lifestyle has been writing on your cells this whole time. Your body is listening to everything you do every single day. The food you eat, how you move, how much you sleep, how stressed you are, all of it is sending signals to your biology. And the good news is, biology is surprisingly willing to cooperate once you give it what it needs. This isn't magic. It's just biology behaving itself for once. Let's start with something you do every night, or at least you should be. Sleep. Deep, consistent, non-negotiable sleep. Your body does not rest while you're sleeping. It repairs. Every night while you're out, your cells are running maintenance, clearing out waste products from the brain, restoring tissue, balancing hormones, consolidating memory. When you cut that process short night after night, you don't just feel tired. You look it. Chronic sleep deprivation accelerates skin aging because your body stops producing enough collagen and growth hormone during those repair windows. You get more wrinkles, duller skin, puffier eyes, and over time, real cognitive decline. Memory, focus, processing speed, all of it degrades faster with poor sleep. The fix isn't complicated. Pick a consistent bedtime, and actually keep it even on weekends. Reduce screen light for at least an hour before bed because blue light tells your brain it's still midday. Make your room cool and dark. Sleep isn't lazy. It's one of the most productive things you can do for your long-term health. Habit number 2 is a combination that most people overlook because they think they have to choose one or the other. Strength training and walking. Here's the truth about muscle. It is one of the most powerful indicators of how well you age. Muscle is essentially youth storage. It protects your joints, supports your posture, keeps your metabolism active, and has a direct relationship with longevity. People who maintain muscle as they age are dramatically less likely to fall, fracture bones, become dependent, or decline cognitively. You do not need to become a bodybuilder. 2 or 3 sessions a week with light resistance, your own body weight, bands, or modest weights is enough to maintain and even build muscle well into your 70s and beyond. Pair that with daily walking and you have a genuinely powerful combination. Walking improves circulation, supports cardiovascular health, reduces inflammation, and has a remarkable effect on brain health. Even 30 minutes a day makes a measurable difference. You don't need a gym. You need to move consistently. Now, let's talk about what you put in your body, because food is not neutral. Every meal is either working for your cells or against them. Whole foods, vegetables, fruits, legumes, nuts, seeds, healthy fats like olive oil and avocado. These provide the nutrients your body needs to manage inflammation, repair DNA, and maintain the structural integrity of your skin and organs. On the other side, sugar and ultra-processed foods accelerate a process called glycation, where sugar molecules attach to proteins, including collagen, and damage them. This shows up on your face, in your joints, and in your arteries. The principle is simple even if the practice takes some adjustment. Eat food that your body recognizes. The closer it is to its natural form, the better it works for you. Food either fuels youth or speeds decay. There is no middle lane on this one. Here is a habit so basic it almost feels insulting to mention, and yet almost nobody does it properly. Hydration. Your skin's elasticity, its ability to look full, smooth, and alive, depends significantly on how hydrated you are at the cellular level. Dehydration doesn't just make you thirsty. It makes your skin look dull, sunken, and older than it is. It thickens your blood slightly, strains your kidneys, reduces your energy, and impairs cognitive function. The simple rule is this: don't wait until you're thirsty to drink water. By the time thirst kicks in, you're already mildly dehydrated. Drink consistently throughout the day. Keep water visible and accessible. It sounds almost too easy to matter, but it matters more than most people give it credit for. Habit number 5 is the one people most often underestimate because it doesn't show up on a food label or a fitness tracker. Stress. Chronic, unmanaged stress is one of the most aggressive aging forces your body deals with. When you're under sustained stress, your body floods with cortisol, and over time, elevated cortisol damages your cells at a structural level. It shortens telomeres, which are the protective caps on your chromosomes, essentially accelerating the biological clock. It drives systemic inflammation, which is linked to almost every age-related disease you can name. Managing stress is not about eliminating all difficulty from your life. It's about building small, consistent practices that bring your nervous system back down. Intentional breathing, even just a few slow, deep breaths, activates your parasympathetic nervous system and reduces the stress response. Quiet time, time without input and noise, gives your brain space to recover. Less chaos in your environment, even minor adjustments, adds up to a calmer baseline. Your cells feel the difference. Number 6 is arguably the single most impactful thing you can do for visible skin aging, and it costs almost nothing. Protect yourself from the sun. UV radiation is the number one external cause of premature skin aging, responsible for wrinkles, dark spots, loss of elasticity, and significantly increased cancer risk. Wearing a broad-spectrum sunscreen daily, even on cloudy days, even in winter, is not optional if you care about how your skin ages. You don't have to stay indoors. You don't have to be afraid of daylight. Just don't roast yourself, and make sunscreen as automatic as brushing your teeth. Now, here's one that often gets left off the list entirely. Your brain needs exercise just as much as your body does. Learning new things, staying mentally engaged, actively challenging your mind, these activities build what researchers call cognitive reserve, essentially a buffer against age-related mental decline. Reading regularly, doing puzzles, picking up a new skill, learning an instrument, taking a course in something you know nothing about, all of it keeps the neural pathways active and growing. A brain that isn't being used is a brain that is quietly declining. The research here is consistent and compelling. Mental engagement is one of the clearest predictors of cognitive health in later life. And here is the habit that perhaps surprises people the most: your relationships. Loneliness and social isolation accelerate aging in measurable, biological ways. Chronic loneliness raises inflammation markers, disrupts sleep, weakens immune function, and is associated with significantly higher rates of cognitive decline and early death. Strong social connections, the sense that you matter to other people, that you have people to laugh with and lean on, literally improves both mental and physical health outcomes. Call someone. Show up. Be present with people who matter to you. Talk to actual humans. Occasionally, it genuinely helps. One more thing before the close, and this might be the most important one of all. Consistency beats perfection every single time. You don't need to overhaul your entire life this week. In fact, dramatic sudden changes almost never stick. What works is small, sustainable habits practiced daily. Aging doesn't reverse overnight, but done consistently over months and years, these habits compound in ways that become visible and felt. Start with 2 or 3 that feel manageable. Build from there. You cannot stop time. Nobody can. But you absolutely can slow how it shows up on you, in your face, your energy, your mind, your body. Biology is on your side when you give it the right inputs. That's the whole point of this channel. Small, real, science-backed habits that make a difference you can actually feel. If this gave you something useful today, please like the video, subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next, and share it with someone in your life who could use this. See you in the next one.